What am I talking about?
Vlogging while driving is... I got stuck at the light. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to my teacher vlog. I am feeling so grateful today. So grateful. I had a great weekend. Sorry, had to make sure I don't get in an accident here. Vlogging while driving is... I got stuck at the light. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my dog. I'm grateful for my wife. I'm grateful for my friends. And I'm grateful for my job. It doesn't even seem like a job, really. Like, you guys, we're so lucky to do what we do. We get to teach kids. Like, you know, you're selling houses or whatever, like you're providing a home for these people, but you know, it's different, man. It's different when you're selling home loans. Like, I've done all that stuff, and I'm telling you, it is so rewarding, so rich, so it feeds your soul. I hope you guys all feel like that. I had the best weekend. So what happened? Let's see. Friday night. Okay, so Friday night I went to my daughter's performance. It was Broadway night. She's part of the South Orange County School of the Arts program at her school, and she's a singer. So she had a solo. She was in another number with two of her best friends since middle school, Harper and Delaney. And she was in a big number with her show choir group. So grateful that I got to see her perform. And I go to almost every one of her performances. I've hardly missed any of them. And, you know, truthfully, they're not my favorite thing, but I love my daughter, and I love to see the joy on her face when she performs like that. So it was a good night. It was a great night. And those nights, you know, I have some advice for you guys. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys have younger kids. My kids are older. I have two in college, and I have one who is a senior in high school. And so when you're in the thick of it, it seems like it's overwhelming. Like there's so much to do and not enough time. You're constantly driving kids here and there, and you're doing this and that. But I have to tell you, you gotta like relish those opportunities and just hold on to them, and just try to find some kind of joy in every moment that you have with them, because it goes really super fast. I can't believe my daughter's a senior, you know, and this is my baby. So relish every one of those opportunities. And when you have opportunities to like volunteer or you know, be their coach in some sporting thing that they're doing, like, do it. do it, and don't get caught up in the wins or losses or the level that they're playing. Just enjoy the moment with your kids. I'm telling you, it goes by so fast. Blink of an eye. So anyways, Friday night, she had a performance, and I went to the performance, and they're running out, man. She's a senior. It's November, and there's not going to be that many more of these things till I have grandkids. But hopefully that's not for a while. Okay, and Saturday, my wife went to the spa at the Montage with her best friend for her birthday. Not my wife's birthday, for her birthday. Happy birthday, Liz Gibson. She's also a teacher, first grade, I think, in the Darin Ranch. So happy birthday to you. They had a wonderful day. She came home, you know, I just had the day to myself, and that was really fun. I got my hair cut, as you can see. I got a shave, and whoa, slowing down here. I got an opportunity to go take care of some things, so I went and bought dog food, and you know, did a bunch of grading, and just hung out, watched some sports, and then Saturday night, she came home. She was really tired, so she fell asleep like at 7:45, and then I stayed up a little later just messing around on YouTube. And so Sunday comes along, and I love Sundays because I go to church in the morning, and then after that, you know, just have the day to myself. So I have to tell you, like, the discipline that I learned in my master's program has really helped me be more organized when it comes to lesson planning and teaching in general. So because of all the work that it took during the program, I learned to be really efficient with my lesson planning. So I don't know, like this year I feel like I've got things just completely under control. Watch today, it's going to be out of control, but for the most part I feel like I've got things like in check, and it's a wonderful feeling. So like I said, got some lesson planning done yesterday, got some great things planned for this week. So this week we're going to Riley's Farm, and Riley's Farm is this place in Southern California that does reenactments and of these different eras in United States history. So they have one for 5th grade, which is Revolutionary War reenactment, and you get to learn like what the life and times were like if you were living during that time. But for the 4th grade, they have Gold Rush, the Gold Rush experience. So we're going to that on Thursday. It's kind of far. We take these fancy buses. I'll film it for you. And it's just a great time. It's such an immersive experience for these kids. They learn everything. Like, so they're panning for gold. They find actual gold nuggets, you know, these rocks that are painted gold. But they have, you know, they turn them into the office for money, and the money, you know, the price of gold fluctuates as the demand, you know, changes. And so they use the money that they get from the gold to barter for supplies. Like they have to start out with no supplies. So, you know, they have to buy pans and shovels, and it's just a great experience. Really cool. I highly recommend it. We also have the observance of Veterans Day on Friday, so no school on Friday. And so it's a short week. The field trip, school off on Friday, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to do some teaching. So we got to get through some math. We're trying to finish up chapter 2 of multiple digit multiplication, and we're trying to dig deeper into context clues, main idea, and details in language arts. So oh, and also we're trying, what do you guys use for writing? Because we don't have a formal writing program here in Irvine. Everybody's kind of just kind of does their own thing. So we end up, it ends up being like this hodgepodge of writing programs. And so I'm wondering what you guys use, and is it effective, and would you recommend it? And if you do, please write that in the comments below, because I really could use some help on this writing thing. There is one, it seems like a pretty solid program. It's inside the benchmark textbook, and we're gonna try that out. So it starts out with opinion writing, and I'm gonna roll out a mini lesson today on opinion writing, and I'll let you know how that goes too. All right, I'm about 3/4 of the way to school. I'll be there in about 5 minutes, and I'll check back in with you in just a second. Hey, first one here. First one here. Okay, so I used to be in the room that's right there in the second building here. And this is the primary wing, so that has first, second, and third in it. And they got so big that they had to move over here, so these are now third grade rooms. And fifth grade got to stay where they're at, and I'm way over here in this building over here. Let me show you. This right here, this is Kirsten's room. My room's way over here, and Brandon's room is way on the other side of this building. It's like way over there. So fourth grade is kind of a hodgepodge right now. We're all over the place. So this year, with the help of many of the tips that I got from you guys this summer, like I hardly get any parent emails. It's been remarkable, like way less than years before. So I am really enjoying this, but I'm gonna answer one right now, okay? Okay. How many emails do you have in your box? Be honest. I'm gonna show you mine, because I'm so proud of it. Look at this. Can you see that? Can't see that? 0 emails in my inbox. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's talk about this morning again. Okay, so this morning we got PE, we have language arts. Let me get language arts ready to go. Okay, check it out. So in this book, also, it has some language stuff. So language handbook. Awesome. Right here, we have President Obama's speech. Over here we have an opinion checklist. So this is something to help them stay on track. And then right here we have just another mini lesson on adverbs. So Mr. N is on point today. Okay, so this is the opinion writing kind of graphic organizer for them. Okay. And Opinion Planning Guide 1. Woohoo! This is the writing prompt right here. And today's focus is going to focus on breaking down the writing prompt, this section right here. So that's the mini lesson today. I find that I'm really good at differentiating for the higher side and the middle, but the low guys, I've never been great at that. So if you guys can help me out, I'd really appreciate that. Okay, So I'm looking forward to today. Haven't seen my brother Brandon, who kind of graduated. He finished his last assignment last night in his master's class. And it's the one that I finished in the summer. He was just a few months behind me. And I'm so happy and proud for that guy. Way to go, Brandon. Like, that's a big, big accomplishment, don't you guys think? Graduating with your master's degree. I bet we both wish that we had done it, earlier on in our careers, but better late than never. Better late than never. And I haven't seen Kirsten. She was having some medical things happening. So she was out on Thursday and Friday, so I haven't seen her since Wednesday. And on Wednesday, we were both really sick. It was a miserable week last week. Like, I was just trying to struggle through the rest of the week to get to the weekend so I can just kick back and relax and kind of recuperate. And as you can probably hear in my voice, I'm just, it's been a struggle, man. It's been a struggle. All right, I'm going to do a couple things. I'll check back with you at recess. Oh my goodness, that writing lesson was so hard for them. So here's what happened. First, we went through the writing prompt. So the writing prompt had 3 sentences, and they were supposed to break down what each sentence was asking them to do. Not so hard. I modeled it. We went through it, and I think that part went okay. The next part, they read the article. So the article was about not having any excuses. It was a presidential speech. And he was talking about not having excuses for your circumstances. This is Obama. And then he gave 3 examples of students who overcame these incredible odds to make it to college. And so the whole speech, that the part that we read was about overcoming any kind of obstacles. And so this was opinion writing. Oh my God, that was such a hard lesson. But I'm glad we tried it. We went through a lot of, we tried to break down the prompt and then read the article, take apart the article, come up with an opinion about it, and then kind of scaffold the writing so that when they they haven't even started actually writing yet. But I don't know, man. I'm going to have to reevaluate this. All right, I'm going to go drink my smoothie right now and then go find the news crew for today and then shoot 3 news episodes. So I'll check in with you later.
2 hours later.
Not my greatest day of teaching. What am I talking about? Every day, I think, was I an effective teacher today? And today's answer is resounding, not so much. I had such high hopes this morning, didn't I? Just didn't turn out the way I wanted. It was that writing lesson. It was all downhill after that. Ah, man, I just couldn't recover. Math lesson was just average. Our Kiva project is turning out pretty good. I don't know. I just didn't feel like I was my best teacher today. Could have been more effective, I think. Did the children learn? I just didn't do a great job today. Tomorrow I shall do better. Tomorrow I shall do better. Okay, so at lunchtime, our AP came in and was talking to us about IA availability, and do we have any assistance that can help us out with some intervention. And this is available to us, but we just haven't seen it this year, and we're already into November. And so we reached out to her to see if we can get some support, and she's like, yeah, we have this for you. You're supposed to get this. You're supposed to know about all this, but we didn't. I don't know, whatever. It just kind of slipped through the cracks. And so she sat down with us at lunch today and told us our options. And so I feel like we've been really focusing in this year on how we can help our struggling students. And we're not doing a great job of it, I don't think, but you know, at least we're working on it, and we're not just ignoring it. And I'm tired. Oh, you know what else? Okay, so I've been under the weather for like the last 2 weeks, and it's just not going away. So it's just like hanging out with me, and I haven't gone to the doctor yet, but I use this thing called Teledoc. Do you guys use Teledoc? Let me see if I'll find a picture of it. Hold on. Hold, please. I see it right there. Teledoc. Teledoc. See that? Let's see, hold on. Oh, what's it say? I have to touch ID it. Teledoc. Teledoc. Anyways, like the last 4 times I've gone to the doctor, I haven't gone to the doctor, I've used Teledoc. And it's an app where the doctor will call you, you'll have consultation, and they'll, you know, prescribe something to you, or, you know, whatever they need to do. And it's been for just like colds like this. And it's the greatest thing ever. First of all, right now it's like this promotion thing. There's not even a copay, so it's free to do this. And it takes like, you know, you don't have to go anywhere. So you're just sitting there and you're doing your thing, and they call you on the phone when it's your turn, and they ask you what's going on, just like if you're at the doctor. And then he just wrote me a prescription. It's ready at my pharmacy by my house. And what could be better than that, really? Like, I didn't have to spend any time going to the doctor, waiting at the doctor, seeing the doctor, going to get my prescription, and then waiting for my prescription. It solved every bad thing about the doctor's experience has been solved with Teledoc. Teledoc! Hopefully your insurance carrier has that available to you, because, man, I can tell you I've had very positive experiences using it. I'm going to go get my medicine right now. Got some antibiotics waiting for me. And hopefully I'll be feeling better. It's been a good day. I still love this job. I'm still extremely grateful for the opportunity that I have to teach these children. And I'm going to do better tomorrow. I'm going to be a better teacher tomorrow. Sometimes, you know, at the end of the day, you're like, man, I was a good teacher today. I feel like today I wasn't a great teacher, but a teacher nonetheless. All right. Thanks for watching, you guys. This is Mr. N's teacher vlog, and I appreciate you watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.